Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Before we jump into this video, I just wanted to let you know that only 9.4% of you are actually subscribed to the channel. So if you want to help the channel grow and hit 5,000 subscribers, then please hit that subscribe button. Also, huge shout out to all our channel members that are listed below at the bottom of the screen. And as well, if you want to enjoy this video, make sure to hit the like button. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm actually looking to talk about Battlefield 2042. I have been planning to do a video like this for a little bit, but it's kind of hard to even want to make videos about Battlefield in its current state, and I think we can all agree on that, and we can all kind of sigh and be like, yeah, we thought it was going to be good, but it kind of wasn't. And the kind of idea with the delays and things that's happening, the lack of content and no roadmap, has put a sour taste in pretty much everyone's mouth. And a guy, Blackwidow, actually put up a tweet which kind of made me go like, okay, I'm going to make this video and just talking and just getting my thoughts out about Battlefield 2042 and what the community wants and what my kind of general thoughts are. And hopefully we can save Battlefield, because in my opinion, Battlefield 1 was absolutely the last good Battlefield. I know people liked 5. I don't particularly rate it. I think 1 was a lot better. And I think, obviously, the classics now, which you still can go play. And if you play on PC, it's huge still. But yeah, let's get straight into this actual tweet that I wanted to show you. So, shout out to Blackwidow. So he basically tweeted, "Hey Battlefield, let's make a deal. I propose a new team class structure. You receive an influx of players." So, bit of an assumption that this would be enough. But I actually do agree with him. I do think more people would probably come and play this. So, straight up, he's done example of team / class division. First thing, in my opinion, I wouldn't even worry about the nationalities. Just leave it open enough where you can use whatever on whatever side, since they are like no pats or whatever. So starting off with the traditional classes, we got Assault, Recon, Support, Engineer, and Medic. Obviously, all great classes. We all know and love them from the previous games. Then he's actually went ahead here and divided up the specialists with their proposed class. And obviously, I'm not going to go super into detail into each of these. If you're not fully sure on what each of the specialists do, it's worth having a little look up. But I don't even think the way he's done it necessarily matters, just in terms of, I think, having 2 specialists each that already exist in the game available for each class, then like have, even if they add 1 specialist to the class like per season or something along them lines, would be so good. So then let's use Assault for example. Assault is going to have ARs. You're going to have the med pen, the smart GR, then wingsuit and grapple. Obviously these specialists, that's their thing, which is fine. And then grenades, frag, and EMP. Then Recon, you're going to have your bolt actions and your DMRs. I think that's perfect. You're going to have your SOFLAM and the C5, very like traditional Battlefield. Then you're going to have the drone and Sentinel. Can't remember what the Sentinel is off the top of my head. Then you're going to have a frag and proximity mine. I think that's perfect. Again, then support LMGs, anti-tank or ammo crate, anti-tank mine, then shield turret, frag and incendiary. Perfect. Engineer's going to have SMGs, because in this game they just have ARs. There's no difference between like carbines and stuff this year. SMGs. Then you have launchers, repair tools, C5, then visor hacking, whatever, frag, EMP. Then medics are going to have SMG / utility. Then it'll be med crate, med pistol, defibs, and then frag and smoke. He has a few additional notes, but I'm just going to talk about this now. Whether you agree directly with what he's saying for like the gadgets and things like that, in my opinion, that's not really the key point. I think it would even be fine if you left the specialists. Like if we use the 2 assault guys, for example, their Gadget 2 could always enforce the wingsuit or the grapple, because that would happen and it would still be Gadget 2. If they even wanted to let whatever person you, I don't know, I don't see the point in that. I know if you like a specialist and you would like I always use, I forget her name, but you have the med pistol. I literally always use that. Would I use another specialist and still use the med pistol? Maybe, but I think it's fine in this case. It is literally just that key backbone of Battlefields, having the squads laid out with particular types where you and your friends can jump in and be like, okay, I'm going to play engineer, someone else is going to play medic, and then maybe 2 people are going to jump on assault or something, or you have a full recon squad or something like that. I think that would help the game a lot. Just a little additional note that he added at the bottom was to add additional Battlefield 3 weapons from Portal, defibs, allow team revives, choose one gadget, grenade from each slot. He just said it was thrown together, so I'm not judging this too hard. That's not the point. Other people have replied to this and with other ideas, which is very cool. I do want to go through a few of his additional comments just to read out for you as well. So, assault infantry purist, equipped with assault rifles and mobility. They get to where the fight is quickly and scatter enemies, hit 2 points hard, fine. Recon distance specialist with eye for bigger picture, gather battlefield intelligence or engage at longer ranges. Can be kitted for more risky close combat, support engineers with SOFLAM. Yeah, it's just actually going through each of these, so we're not going to... Okay, well, yeah, we're going to skip these. You can pause the video and read these if you want. Blackwidow also said, I realize there's many flaws with this. The extensive number of vehicles on the map will continue to be a balance problem. Yeah, blend the existing specialist abilities with classic Battlefield concepts to enforce player choice to establish balance and expectation. I think that is huge, and then I would recommend then that they would, Battlefield could, now I'm not saying they should, I'm just saying they could, open up the option for servers to then limit a certain amount of classes per assault. You could have like a really particular server that says, okay, there can only be 1 assault, 1 recon, support, engineer, medic on each squad. You could limit the amount of recon, because for example, Battlefield at the minute, the amount of people playing on the drone is ridiculous, and the drones are OP because you can just put C4 on the drone. So like that's an example here of where Blackwidow has actually said recon gets C5 and the drone. That would be a bad idea in my opinion, but yeah. The structure also creates clear friend or foe identification, and preserves the characters so DICE can still sell cosmetics for additional revenue. Win-win. Adding completed BF3 weapons from Portal creates a lot of... Yeah, so that's something that was kind of my opinion. So I still don't agree with his divide. I get the logic behind it, where it's like, okay, you'll know if you see that specialist, you know he's on the other team. I get that, but I don't think there's enough specialists to do that. Maybe there is. Maybe if they want to add more, that's fine. If they added more, I think I'd be happy with that. But then I know Call of Duty does it. You might buy a specialist skin for one team. So okay, I'm open to that. Another thing, adding the completed Battlefield 3 weapons to Portal. So Portal, I feel like Portal's great. It's the best thing about the game. But I do think they need to add more. And I don't get the differentiation between All-Out Warfare and Portal whenever you can play the All-Out Warfare modes in Portal. And it's like they've had to make this thing, this different part of the menu. I get it, you can just jump straight in, but why? Battlefield's never done that. Why do we need to do that now? Anyway, it is not intended to be perfect, but is intended to be intended for a discussion to the idea of returning classes. Battlefield in particular, the way it also minimizes effort. Toss out your suggestions and let's be constructive. Perhaps weapons shouldn't be class locked. Perhaps a particular class needs a gadget. Let's hear it. So I'm not actually going to jump into the comments just in case there's any risky ones, but I just did want to bring this up. I think it's a really great thing that everyone should be talking about. Everyone should be getting in, liking, retweeting this to kind of show that yeah, this guy isn't saying that this is what we should do. This guy is trying to have a conversation and say, look, the game needs fixed and we're willing to help EA and DICE get the game into shape that players are going to want to play. There's a lot of issues for me with this game. Whenever I played the beta, I liked it. The gunplay felt good, the maps were okay, and I was like, okay, this is fun. Then the actual game came out and it was the same but worse. Somehow after playing the beta and then going to the actual game, it felt worse. I think it's because I got such an expectation after playing the beta, which I actually thought was really good, to then just be disappointed with the game. In my opinion, the maps are awful. I don't know why you, like, DICE, you've created some amazing remasters of some maps from older games, and they're locked to Portal. Like, why not just, again, as I was saying, you can play the Portal modes in the main game, but like with this differentiation of All Out Warfare, it's like, why isn't all the old maps in that? Like, fair enough, I understand not having the guns there because they're not fully fleshed out and you don't get attachments, you can't level them up, that's fine. But it's just, it's weird. The balance of the game is all over the place. Like, the vehicles and everything's cool, you do get your battlefield moments, but there's just no structure, and hopefully classes can do that, giving the players more control over the servers. And one thing, and I've been saying this to my friends quite a lot as well, why do all game companies and developers feel the need to add AI bots into this PvP environment, this PvP game? Like, whenever I buy a game like Battlefield or like Call of Duty, I buy it to play against players. I buy it to try and be better than the guy on the other team. I don't play it to run around the map, think I'm coming up in a gunfight just for it to tell me AI or whatever. Like, I think Titanfall done it years ago and it was okay, but you were left with this feeling of like, that'd be nice if there's just more people. Because like Titanfall, it was the first to do it in my opinion, like where it was implemented in a way that was actually good. But all these games doing it now, like, what was it, Fortnite, PUBG, this, it's just, why? Call of Duty nailed it years ago with combat training. Like, just, okay, a lot of work might be put into the AI, but just, sometimes you swing and sometimes you miss. And I think the AI in this game, in the actual multiplayer, is a miss. I don't really think it's a concern, even if they use it to like balance the teams. Say if there's like 60 players on one team and 64 in the other, and there's 4 short, I don't think you should do that. Just balance the team, put 62 in each team or something. I just don't agree, and I do think the game needs looked at. The map design is shocking in my opinion. I know they've done some fixes, but those like new 2042 maps that they were added, they're all crap. There's no character. They're just nothing but big flat land. Where's the destruction? This is Battlefield and there's no destruction. The tornado's cool, but why? Like, whenever you look at things that was in like the Levolution, for example, in Battlefield 4, Siege of Shanghai, bringing down that building, that completely changed the map. The tornado's there for a few minutes and then it's gone, and it's the same thing in every map. And you would expect more, maybe, I know there was rumors that there was different weather effects and things like that, but yeah, the game, it's just, it's in the bin. And I didn't mean this to turn into a rant. I really do love the Battlefield franchise, and the main reason I'm making this video is because I want the game to get better. If anyone, EA or DICE, ever sees this video, we are happy to wait for the game to improve. But please listen to the community. I know there is that meme, it's like, let fans make it or whatever, but in this case, we're not asking for us to make it, we're just asking you to deliver the same great game that you used to do. Everyone was kind of hoping that this was like a Battlefield like 3/4 modernization where you're going to be able to just jump in 2042 and it's just going to be like those games, but it wasn't. And it's just lacking the Battlefield feeling. There is moments, and you can see that this game does have potential, but that at the minute that's all it is. And yeah, guys, this is like a 15-minute rant kind of thing. I'll link to the original tweet, and maybe I'll do a follow-up, and we'll kind of watch the progression of Battlefield and go from there. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.